What a great finish.
On with the action then, and it's looking rather like a matter of how many for Portugal. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Still could be dangerous. But no, the flag is up and it's offside. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Into the middle from Bernardo Silva. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Under pressure here. Well, the keeper committed himself. We're just leaning back a bit and over the bar. Well, spot on with that challenge. Can he find the right pass? A fine reading of the situation. Timo Werner. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Oh, he's through here. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. They'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. And in with a real chance. Well, it wasn't a simple save to make. It's a short corner. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. A very effective clearance. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And he knows he must thump it away. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Well, approaching half-time on the home side, very much in charge here, Stuart. Your thoughts?
Well, what a totally dominant...
And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Germany have possession once more. Thomas Müller. And that'll be a Germany throw. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Attending to his defensive chores. Bernardo Silva. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
So the corner played into the box. Well, that was quality. Last-ditch defending. The corner kicks keep on coming. Outrageously good piece of defending on the line. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Fernandes, can he take the chance? A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really good bit of play. Watch how he turns his marker and then has the composure to finish. That's a top-class goal.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Well, they've given him too much space, and he's through here. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
And played in by Kimmich. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, they survived the attack. And the managers will now deliver. It's Bernardo Silva. The second half commences. It was such a one-sided first half. Might it be different this time round? Good work to win it back high up the pitch. William Carvalho. And Portugal struggling to keep the ball. Thomas Müller. Well, this could be productive, but stout defending when it mattered. This might be ideal for the counter. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Good pressure to regain possession. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
Well, wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. And Portugal showing good width. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. Taking care of business defensively here. And a timely intervention. Leao. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. Oh dear, not really troubling the goalkeeper at all, Stuart.
Well, from that range he should be scoring, and he knows it.
Well, we're into the final half hour. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Leao. Crossed into the penalty area. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Now the pressure being exerted. He's in behind. And the goal won't stand. Offside the decision.
Well, that was always going to be brought back. It was a decent effort, though.
He's protecting it well. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Can he find the right pass? Oh, surely. Oh, yes! As pure a header as you're likely to see. And he ought to be very proud of that one.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and then what a finish by Ronaldo. He just seems to have a great understanding of where to place himself in the box. That's a very good goal.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Gundogan. A foul, but advantage played. Well, in the end, not very much came of that advantage, and so she's decided to give them a free kick instead. Possession lost. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. This looks promising. An effective cross. Ready to fire. And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Who can he pick out? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. A glorious chance. Not really the ideal clearance. Terrific piece of anticipation. Not giving him a moment's peace. An effective challenge. And he's got the beating of his opponent. And the cross into the middle. Oh, yes! Dispatching it with aplomb. Wonderful goal.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Portugal have control of the ball again here. Well, no stopping him. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Oh, that goes down as a miscue. No two ways about it.
Well, he just had to make a decent connection there, and it's a goal. No wonder he's annoyed with himself.
Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Well, not hard to read that pass. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Crossing into the middle. Oh, yes! What a classy goal! And make no mistake, there aren't many in the game who would have the confidence to even try it. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Fernandes. Vitor Ferreira. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. How can he take them on and beat them? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Andre Silva. Leao. And that's a straightforward stop. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. He's in with a chance. And still danger here. And the final whistle here. A real sense of feel-good in the Portuguese camp. Plenty of running room.
मैं इस बंदी के साथ हूँ पर दिमाग में तू चाहूँ या चाहूँ ना मेरी हर बात में तू तेरे आगे हूँ बेबस ऐसे ना मुझे बेहस I don't know what to do करे control मुझे जैसे voodoo 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 yeah.
It is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams are intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by Stuart Robson. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Vitória Guimarães.
Well, Derek, it doesn't come any better than this, does it? This has the makings of an absolute classic. These are two brilliant teams, and at the moment, I can't separate them.
He has time to play it over. Not really the ideal clearance. Oh, in it goes! The opening goal in the UEFA Champions League final.
Well, here it is again, and the clearance just isn't good enough. Giving up possession in a dangerous area, just poor defending all round.
And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? A real opening now. And a goal! The quick 1-2, and they've turned this game on its head.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Going well. Neymar waiting to take it on. And a PSG corner. Fired in by Neymar. And danger still. Well, they can bring it out now. Messi. Andre. Good tackle. And the keeper there to deal with it. It's Neymar's corner. Well, that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball. Oh, fancy footwork. Just not testing the keeper at all with that cross. Messi, and Messi! And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, let's take another look now, and it's a superb cross by Messi, and then it's a brilliant header by Mbappe. He really attacks the ball and makes just the right contact. That's a superb finish.
So on with the game. Much to admire about PSG, who look as though they're really in the mood. Not the best clearance.
Oh, wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer. Who could do better than that?
Well, here it is again, and all you can do is admire the skill. That's a really clever goal, you have to say.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Really good challenge. Lionel Messi. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Messi in the vicinity, making sure nothing untoward happened. And Bamba with it, under some pressure. Can they convert? Couldn't quite hang on. It has to be, surely. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Played towards the near post. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. Now, will the keeper have to pay the price for that mistake? Kylian Mbappe. Oh, a goal! And a moment the goalkeeper would like to forget all about.
Well, here's the replay, and if you ask the goalkeeper to play out from the back, that's what can happen. It's a poor pass, it really is.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. He's in here. Can he find the net? What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, it's a decent goal, but the defenders certainly played their part. Where were they? They were absolutely all over the place.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Oh, they have it again. Fabian. Oh, managing to beat him. And after the cross, defensive action called for. Something to worry about here. That is a tackle and a half. He has teammates around him. Mbappe. Messi. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. A real opening now. And danger still. You don't often see that, do you? His own teammate getting in the way, and a fairly straightforward offside.
Well, I'm not quite sure why he's in that position. He's quite clearly offside.
Possession one. Messi. Aimed towards Mbappe. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again. Messi's cross really invites somebody to go and attack it, but the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
Oh, they've lost it. Promising avenue of attack favoured by Messi. Aimed towards Mbappe. Mbappe's finish, his goal.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. But just look at the space he has. He doesn't even have to jump. Of course it's a good finish, but the marking is woeful.
Thiago Silva. On to Messi. The first half here comes to an end. Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Thiago Silva. He's in with a chance. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
There to take it away. Running with the ball confidently. A smart stop here. Can he take advantage? A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. But the finish is far too easy. He doesn't even have to jump. How has he afforded that much space? It's a tidy header, but really poor defending.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. The high press was very much on, and it might be. Not a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Really good challenge. Neymar waiting to pounce. And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. Andre. Well, no luck keeping possession. Opportunity it is. It's opened up for him. And just the header that was required. The goal they were in search of.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed. It's a good finish too. Neymar judges the flight of the ball, attacks it with determination, and makes solid contact. What an excellent goal that is.
Neymar. Untidy in possession. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Opportunity here. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high, you're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Not giving him a moment's peace. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw-in here. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. 20 minutes remaining. He's in here. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Well, it might still work out for them. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Now hold on, Stuart, they're in here. Oh, a powerful effort, close. Well, PSG doing well to regain control of the ball. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Space afforded PSG. And he's in. And Lionel Messi not picked up. Oh, that is extraordinary! True athleticism to make contact in that fashion. And it's one of the finest goals you're ever likely to see. Simply stunning.
Well, here it is again, and all you can do is admire the skill. That's a really clever goal, you have to say.
The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Verratti, vivacious, a goal. Well, as a finisher, you have to be almost cold-blooded, and it certainly applied to him on that occasion.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that, he has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending.
Well, Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Just 10 minutes to go. Promising sequence, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Breaking at pace. Mbappe. Messi waiting to pounce. Not a time for cool heads. Being pressed and pressed high. They've got it now, what can they do? It should be! And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. A super tackle and they've won possession. Into the advanced position. And the cross goes in. Well, we are going to have a decent amount of stoppage time. 3 minutes to be exact. Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. Given away by Verratti. With the try. Tremendous block. Full-time, Parisian pride shines through. PSG.
Pra televisão, eu não sou audiência para a solidão. Eu sou de ninguém, eu sou de todo mundo e todo mundo me quer bem. Eu sou de ninguém, eu sou de todo mundo e todo.
And so the long wait is over. Millions of viewers are tuning in worldwide as the anticipation builds ahead of the CONMEBOL Libertadores final. This is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position, as always, is Stuart Robson. We're just minutes away from kick-off time now. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, here we are, Derek, and what an occasion. The atmosphere is incredible. It's the perfect...
Is it going to be? Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Over it comes. And the problem not completely solved. Plenty of options. The supporters want to see him have a go. Could be! Oh, there's the goal! There's the opener! How about that?
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? promising out wide. A corner will ensue. Who can he pick out? Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Possession changing hands. Space afforded him. Could play it in. And firing it to the near post. Can he put it away? And a decent save. Full credit. Gordillo. Good tackle. And do they mean business on this occasion? Fine cross into the middle. But at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Couldn't keep it. And they need to get tighter. And there's the feed into the box. Absolutely nothing wrong with the idea, but no end product. Pretty straightforward defending, dealing with that cross. Well, they've won, and in with a real chance. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. Esquivel. And it's gone over the line. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Now, will the cross work out for them? It might still be problematic. Danger averted for now. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, a good tackle. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. And he's through here. The net is staring him in the face. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Oh, they've lost it. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Well, you've got to say, and he's in with a chance. And it's there for him. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's being rightly punished. Poor defending.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Well, no booking comes from it, but he's going to have to tread carefully here.
Well, I think that's great refereeing. He doesn't want to be throwing cards about willy-nilly.
An interceptor there. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. A move of promise on the flank. And the cross goes in. Oh, he's done it! Can you believe what we've just seen?
Well, just look at this. He couldn't have hit it any better, could he? This is the perfect example of a bicycle kick.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. This is looking threatening, but really sticking to the task defensively. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let-up here.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. A chance then for the respective managers. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Well, he's got past his man. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
What can they do to stop him running at them? But the danger averted for now. This looks promising out wide. And whipped into the box. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Good pressure high up the pitch. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And they do like to press whenever they can. Saved, but still a chance. Applying vigorous pressure. Oh, the threat is there. And now it is there for him. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished, and that's exactly what happened there.
Well, very effective play in possession. Opportunity here. Great block. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. And top-notch as well as brave goalkeeping.
Well, he comes off his line at just the right time. He read that brilliantly.
An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Well, they've given him too much space. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. And crossed in there. Well, the keeper committed himself. Corner kick played in. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Extremely sloppy in possession. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Chance to finish. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Well, it could be on for him here. Surely. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Into the final 20 minutes. Went in strongly to win the ball. And teammates around him. It's opening up for them. The supporters want to see him have a go. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. And we're inside the final 15 minutes. Be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. High pressing at its best. Well, they need to get tighter here. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. That's not a bad ball. It could be up for grabs. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable. Today, what a performance! And he's through here. And the keeper nowhere to be found, not that he's complaining.
Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though.
Well, they've won the ball back quickly. They've lost it. He's in with a chance. Is it going to be? And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. And a timely intervention. Now, who can he play it to? And there goes the final whistle. The cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. Memories are being made.
Well, just look at those scenes down there, Derek. What a contrast in emotions. Brilliant for the winners, despair for the losers. But overall, the right team won today.
Yep, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity.
Well, this is special for everybody at the club. What a great moment for any young player. And this is what you dream about when you start playing football. When you're playing in the playground, you want to win a cup. Brilliant moment.
It's a special moment in the career of any footballer. And now for the trophy lift itself. The cup winners.
Well, you can just see what it means to those players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
There's always the element of chance in a cup competition. But my goodness, they've taken the rough with the smooth. And now they savour the moment. And there is absolutely nothing like drinking it all in with your own fans.